Here in Rowan Salisbury Schools, we have 35 schools that serve over 19,000 students. Maintaining 35 schools does come at a hefty price tag, as there are many components to maintaining an efficient school. So you might ask, how much does it cost to maintain and run a school in Rowan County? To understand how much it costs to maintain a school, you first need to know the major elements that require maintenance or periodic replacement. Some of those major elements include boilers, carpet, chillers, elevator components, fire alarms, heat pumps, painting, paving, roofing, vinyl composite tile, and water heaters. Here you can see some, but not all, of the critical components that need to be maintained over the life of a school. To understand the process of efficiently maintaining a school, you need to look at the critical components and their average useful life. For example, in 50 years, a boiler would need to be replaced twice, carpet 5 times, a chiller twice, elevator components twice, fire alarm components 5 times, heating pumps 3, painting 10 times, paving twice, new roofs twice, vinyl composite tile 4 times, and 5 water heaters over the course of 50 years. And that all comes at a price. To maintain these projects, money must be saved much like a home escrow bank account for expected and unexpected maintenance. Therefore, we need approximately $153,123 per year to maintain a school. However, Rowan Salisbury Schools doesn't just have one school. We have 35 schools that must be maintained efficiently and effectively. This means we must pay for the replacement and maintenance costs of 35 schools. This comes to an approximate total of $5.3 million per year. When it comes to our yearly capital budget, we have approximately $5.3 million in capital needs per year. We receive approximately $2.4 million in funding per year, which results in a deficit of $2.9 million per year. So the question becomes, how do we fix this problem? We could acquire additional capital funding for our schools, or we could reduce the number of schools. Another possibility is looking at a combination of the two.
Hello, my name is Anthony Van. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Operations. I would like to share with you the consolidation plan that we shared with our Board of Education earlier. Before we examine the plan, I would like to share with you how we arrived at this point. In September of 2015, the Board of Education examined our data on our capital needs. January of 2017, our Capital Needs Committee was formed. November of 2017, Capital Needs Committee presents a general recommendation to our Board of Education. November of 2018, we were asked to do a specific recommendation, and it was presented. During the month of December of this year, we are planning, as we're having now, our community input sessions. Our plan in January of 2019 is for our board to examine all of our community input. In January of 2017, when our Capital Needs Committee was formed, we invited approximately 45 of our stakeholders. The roles of those stakeholders included parents, teachers, administrators, community and business leaders, and many of our elected officials. We met for approximately 10 months to examine all the capital needs information that we could obtain throughout our district. At the conclusion of our meetings with our capital needs team, a report was presented to the Board of Education regarding the conditions of our schools. The Capital Needs Committee created the following matrix. The matrix examines the year that the school was built, the current condition assessment of the facility, the cost of energy per square foot, cost of student energy per square foot, capital needs, the percentage of capacity, possible capacity of the school, current enrollment, class size, proximity to other schools in the area, and any recent upgrades that have taken place. The Capital Needs Committee determined, using the matrix, that the facilities listed with the higher scores required additional examination. The Capital Needs Committee recommended that we develop a multi-year plan to close or consolidate 6 elementary schools, 3 middle, and 2 high schools. They also ask us to leverage our existing facilities, build new facilities, and redistrict. We took the information from the Capital Needs Committee and put together a 3-tier approach. Tier 1 would be 1 to 5 years, Tier 2, 6 to 10 years, Tier 3, 11 to 20 years. Tier 1 of the consolidation plan is Knox and Overton. We would construct a new K-8 facility, we would close Knox, we would close Overton, and we would demolish both of those existing structures. We would also look at purchasing property near the Salisbury High School for the new K-8 facility. The total estimated amount for this project would be $56 million. Also in Tier 1 is the Henderson Plan. The Henderson Plan includes that we would close and demolish the existing structure. We would relocate our Alternative Learning Center to some Highlight Road property that we own, site development, and 2 mobile classrooms and pods for this plan would cost approximately $4 million. North Rowan High School has experienced a drop in enrollment for several years now. In 2014 and 15, the enrollment was approximately 697 students. As you can see in looking at the graph, we are now down to approximately 540 students. In our North Rowan High School plan, we would close the existing facility and reassign the students. Cost for this plan is approximately $700,000. Next in our Tier 1 plan, we are looking at a vocational high school. We would like to create a vocational high school at our existing Kuntz Elementary School, reassign the existing students. Cost of this plan is approximately $10 million. The East Elementary Plan includes closing 3 of our existing elementary schools, Faith Elementary, Rockwell Elementary, and Granite Quarry Elementary. The plan also includes classroom addition to Shive Elementary School. By doing this consolidation, we would construct a new East Rowan Elementary School. Total cost of this project is $46.5 million. To recap our total Tier 1 plan, we have Knox and Overton, Henderson Plan, North High Plan, Vocational High Plan, and the East Elementary Plan. Total of Tier 1 is approximately $117 million. Now let's examine Tier 2 of our consolidation plan, which is estimated to be out 6 to 10 years. South Elementary. We would like to close 3 of our existing elementary schools, Enochville, China Grove Elementary, Landis Elementary, and construct a new South Rowan Elementary School. In addition, we would like to construct some classroom additions to Millbridge Elementary and Norwood Elementary. Cost of this plan is approximately $61 million. The South Middle Plan in Tier 2 consists of closing China Grove Middle School, closing Courier Light Middle School, and constructing a new middle school facility. Estimated cost of this project is approximately $63 million. To recap Tier 2 of our consolidation plan, South Elementary and South Middle, total cost of this project is approximately $124 million. Tier 3 is our final phase of the consolidation plan. It takes place 11 to 20 years in the future. We would look at renovating or replacing the following schools: Morgan Elementary, Hurley Elementary, Boston Elementary, Mount Ola Elementary, Norwood Elementary, and Salisbury High. Some benefits to consolidation would be that we could realize savings of approximately $500,000 per year per school in our operational budget that we were able to close. It would allow us to better maintain our existing facilities. It would provide more funds that would be available for our remaining schools. It also would provide all impacted students with a better learning environment. And it would also ensure that we were being a better steward of taxpayer money. Consolidation can be a difficult topic. We understand that it could reduce our overall small community schools. We understand that some students may have to relocate to new schools, and that some of our teachers would need to relocate to new schools as well. Even though school consolidation can be challenging, it would not increase our average class size, and we do not anticipate any classroom teachers losing their jobs. For our next steps, we would like to compile and examine all of our community input. In January of 2019, information from our community input sessions will be presented to our Board of Education. The Board of Education will examine the consolidation plan and consider all of our community input and then decide our next steps. Rowan Salisbury Schools Administration will request that the board take action on the recommendation as soon as feasibly possible. We appreciate you having this conversation with us, and we look forward to your feedback.